Tell us right now, what are you seeing on the ground right now in Fredericksburg?
Yeah, I think your reporters have done a great job detailing what we're seeing. Our emergency personnel have been out all morning rescuing folks with our state resources. Our crews have made over 30 rescues, most of that area concentrated along Highway 16 South. The problem area now shifting towards the east as the Pedernales River runs through Gillespie County here. We're still getting heavy rain on the western edge of our county near Harper, and those storm waters flowing east towards Stonewall. I think the first indication of that storm water getting to Stonewall about 15 or 20 minutes ago. So our crews with Fredericksburg Fire EMS, as well as our state resources, kind of shifting their focus from Highway 16 South to 290 East along Ranch Road 1 there near LBJ State and National Park. That area should be receiving a lot of the flood water at this time, and folks in that area need to move to higher ground.
You mentioned the rescues. Were those mostly transportation related, people in cars that might have gone across some water crossings that had some flooding there?
It was a wide mix of things. So we had people who were stranded in cars along Highway 16 South. There is a small RV park right off of Highway 16 South on Morris-Tivydale Road. Our crews were out there early this morning, and as soon as those waters started rising, they were going door to door in that RV park, knocking on doors, waking people up, getting them out of that RV park, getting them to higher ground. A great coordination effort here. Our emergency operations center is located right next to our dispatch center. So any call that comes in is immediately routed, and our crews can respond to that. Good coordination across the city and the county at this point, responding to this and making sure people are safe.
You mentioned the fact that the water is now flowing towards Stonewall. Do you feel like those same efforts, do you know if they are happening there in that area? What do people really need to know about what's heading their way?
Well, I would say the one thing, if you are not in harm's way, if you're not near a river, please stay off the road. I know we say that on every emergency, but it's so critical allowing our crews to get to where they need to go and not confusing our crews with thinking you're evacuating from an emergency situation. We have great support throughout Gillespie County from our volunteer fire departments. A lot of those agencies upgraded their swift water rescue capabilities after last year's flood. So all of that is in place between the Stonewall Volunteer Fire Department, the Fredericksburg Fire EMS Department, and our state resources that we have at our disposal. All of that focus is now shifting to the east. But we still know on the west side of the county, there is still a lot of issues there as the rain continues to fall. So we're preparing for a county-wide response at this time.
Finally, as we wrap it up with you here, we appreciate your time. We mentioned from earlier some residents there talking about the alerts that they had received, and you mentioned that. Have you been happy with how the word has gotten out so far to people that might be in the way of this floodwater?
Absolutely. I got to give credit to our emergency management coordinator. They started pushing out alerts on Monday when the National Weather Service issued the flood watch. And we have continued that on social media all week through our website. And thanks to our media partners able to get the word out and get notice to these people that are in dangerous areas. This is a fast moving, extremely volatile situation. So people need to be sure they have a way to receive those emergency alerts or listening to our media partners. And if you're in harm's way, please seek higher ground at this time and dial 911. We're able to get a crew out to you as soon as we can, and that is the best way to do it, by calling 911.
All right. Sean Doerre, Director of Communications for the City of Fredericksburg, we thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, guys. Stay safe.